this. P.S. Andrew Wilson is a misogynist oink. You know, I think he's now a feminist. Who knows? We're going to find out, apparently. He wants this debate real bad. He's got 300. He's like financially irresponsible as well, like in general. Like, where are you getting 300K? Do you have children? It sounds like. I don't know. I don't really know anything about his background other than what that young woman shared. It sounds like you have kids. Like, put it in a trust fund for them or something. I don't know. But whatever. I'm a taker. I'll take it. No problem, bud. I will bring it up to 500K because it's Turning Point, and they can. The amount of money they're spending on these influencers right now. Diva Mom writes, doesn't everyone know that when someone is shifting their emotions as endlessly as Turning Point USA, it is a clear indication of their guilt? Ask me for a friend. Go Max. Jesus is king. Yeah, they couldn't possibly look more guilty in this moment. I mean, just the bizarre people that they are boosting. Many of them in that chat of 92 influencers, the defenders of Erica Kirk. Also, it was hilarious that Paramount Not So Tactical is like one of the only men in that chat. He's so feminine in so many ways. He just wants to be one of the girls, you know? He wants to gossip with the girls. We get it. FS Claire writes, Andrew Wilson does not want to debate. He wants to trap you into a defamation or a libel claim. He also doesn't want to engage with the information. He wants to pull you into a meta conversation about logic. This is a trap 100%. Well, it's a trap I'm willing to walk into. It's about that time of my pregnancy. I'm willing to sit down with him and walk into, I guess, a meta conversation about logic if the best he's got is insulting people and chain smoking. Yeah, I have been studying this case backward and forward since it began. I'm pretty confident, and it doesn't exactly intimidate me with screaming across the table. I don't find that to be proof that you're a tough guy denigrating a girl across because you actually called her a name first, as we all saw. You were the person who stepped out and decided to name call, and she introduced, I suppose, a fact that you didn't like, and you flew off the handle. Okay, what are you? Are you a traditional? Are you a chauvinist? Are you in the manosphere? Are you a feminist now defending Erica Kirk and her honor? I just think wherever the money goes is he is, and he's demonstrating that at this moment. We'll find out, though. Let him speak for himself. I will do some more learning about who he is in the meantime. Legit Trucking writes, Candace, I want you to talk about the girl from Burger King who said free Palestine and got fired for hate speech. I know nothing about that story. So are you in the manosphere? Are you a feminist? Well, screaming.
Some things you can't tell anyone. Tell Hoonie Wisp instead. Set a timer. Your post delete.
Confident, and doesn't exactly intimidate me with screaming across the table. I don't find that to be proof that you're a tough guy denigrating a girl across because you actually called her a name first, as we all saw. You were the person who stepped out and decided to name call, and she introduced, I suppose, a fact that you didn't like, and you flew off the handle. Okay, what are you? Are you a traditional? Are you a chauvinist? Are you in the manosphere? Are you a feminist now defending Erica Kirk and her honor? I just think wherever the money goes is what he is, and he's demonstrating that at this moment. We'll find out, though. Let him speak for himself. I will do some more learning about who he is in the meantime. Legit Trucking writes, Candace, I want you to talk about the girl from Burger King who said free Palestine and got fired for hate speech. I know nothing about that story, so I can't talk about it right now, but that seems insane. That just absolutely seems insane, especially in this moment when everyone is recognizing that free Palestine is the correct perspective to have. That is the only moral perspective to have is to free Palestine. Sure Punked writes, all right, you guys, I tell my sis all the time that Candace is like Batman. FYI, Batman is
Usually Jay says, leave a door. When you first enter the entrance, please take the first left and go straight down.
They certainly should.
Got 24.
They certainly should. And like I said, do not forget that person is putting that phone in their left hand. I find it amazing how they seem to be releasing intentionally degraded footage. Why not? If you're saying that the influencers could see the exact same footage but in 4K, why is it just always in 4K? Does that make any sense to you? Why would it not just always be in 4K? Why do you have to show the 20 minutes of footage and the clips put together in like degraded
half K
footage, and then suddenly go, oh, but we also have this, which is brought up and clearer. Just show the clearer footage. Oh, because one is supposed to be for the public, and it's supposed to be so that we can't put pieces together. That, realizing that that's a phone that is going into his pocket. Anyway, we will certainly be releasing more footage in the near future. And yeah, that's why they're screaming for me to be raided by the FBI, because I just say, more power to the people. If it's so overwhelming, let us be overwhelmed by that tidal wave of evidence that they keep promising and which never emerges. You guys already know what I'm going to say. If you would like to support the show, head to CandaceOwens.com, buy some merch. I'm wearing my Emmanuel Macron, why are you gay shirt? We never get an answer to that question. You already know how I feel about Brigitte right now in this moment. Sniffer pooch, pooch sniffer. I should have known, Brigitte. I should have known it was you. You can buy a Stop Anti-Cannabism cup. It is the most appropriate thing to buy, given this group chat that we have landed upon that is together posting my address. It's an extreme form of anti-Cannabism. And I do think that there should be textbooks and courses taught about this. I'm happy to tour schools and speak about anti-Cannabism and why it needs to be stopped before it spreads. Anyway, we'll see if that happens. We will see you guys on Monday.
And I've defended Republicans for 35 years in public, and then we wound up in a war with Iran that has gravely hurt the United States. Trump has been disloyal to the United States, totally disloyal to the United States. He cheated on the United States with a foreign power.
Tucker Carlson on breaking with a leader he helped re-elect. At the point that we're talking right now, President Trump, without Benjamin Netanyahu, has said the ceasefire is over, and the United States in the last 24 hours has hit more than 80 Iranian targets. Isn't the more honest and direct thing to do hold him fully accountable for his actions?
It's his fault. He's the U.S. president, and a huge part of the job is resisting pressure from outside forces, and he didn't, so he's weak.
From Bloomberg Weekend, this is the Mishal Hussein Show. What was envisaged as a short but overwhelming war against Iran by the United States and Israel has turned out 5 months on rather differently. Ceasefires have proved fragile. Iran's power over the Strait of Hormuz is still apparent, and the war may yet have a significant political fallout in the United States. A president who promised no more wars has in fact repeatedly used force in his second term. But it is the Iran war that has sparked a spectacular fallout between Donald Trump and one of his most prominent allies.
Hey Mom, I think I might be autistic. Oh no, sweetie, you're not autistic. I mean, everybody else in the family is just like you. If you were autistic, that would mean everybody was autistic. Hey doctor, I think I might be autistic. I've been struggling a lot recently and I was wondering if you could put in a referral for me. You're not autistic. First of all, you're not an 8-year-old boy, you're a full-grown woman, and you would have been diagnosed as a child. But maybe we could look into bipolar.
You can't tell if he's white or black. You can't tell if he's Hispanic or Chinese. You can't tell what color his jeans are. You can't tell what color his shoes are. You can't tell what he's holding in his hand. Whatever he's holding in his hand is flopping around a whole lot, not like a gun, but we'll get to that in a minute. And then they show him running off towards the street. So that's just to reorient you on what we knew before the preliminary hearing. Well, the preliminary hearing comes and goes, and we're expecting really good image. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. We actually got worse quality image than what we just saw right there.
What up,
Now
Tommy?
we got more of it. In other words,
Tommy?
we got a little bit more before it happened, even though there's like 5 minutes cut,
is
or a
anyone
minute cut
there?
out at the
Yeah, I'm
beginning and 5
here.
minutes cut out towards the end.
You're gone now.
We got, I think, 6 or 7 minutes removed from all the footage that they said they had. But we at least did not get a higher quality output. And I'll show you what the court showed us here before we go into, I'm going to mute this guy. I don't want to hear David Hull. But David Hull is kind of talking his way through it. But you'll...
Starbucks executive adds any value? If the barista doesn't show up, the company collapses tomorrow.
Fact.
If Walmart doesn't bring out that freight at 3 a.m., what happens the next morning?
So is your position, Mr. Brian, the auditor, that because these creators or the largest individuals are not mentioning these things, is it because they're controlled op or potentially controlled op?
Yeah, I think it's unfair to say they are, because in their defense, they could say, hey, I'm not responsible for this. I'm not running for office. I'm just electing. And I think that's fair if they were to say that. All I'm saying is, when I generalize, I just always have found it interesting that I don't hear this from anyone. Oh, there's an interesting update. It was successful in utilizing that Amazon.
Only major show. Jimmy Dore had him on. Wow, I didn't know that.
And it says he got a union. I didn't know that. I thought he was actually shut down.
Okay. Thank you.
So, to my point now even further, why don't we know this? Sure, I didn't know that. Is it because we don't follow the... I think we're pretty tapped into what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't know that because, to our earlier point, Charlie Kirk all day, O.J. Simpson, all these stories that are not... I think this is way more relevant than Charlie Kirk.
Wait, when was this story? Was this story not back in 2020?
No, it was. I'm just saying as an example, like,
Okay.
you see what I mean? Like, these type of stories never make it to...
Right.
They don't. There's no headline for that. There's no big... Where's Officer Tatum covering something like this? Like, they don't make it because it's the easy to swallow, easy to digest, good guy versus bad guy sort of stories like this. But to answer your question, no, I don't think that means someone's controlled op because they don't cover this. I just think it's interesting that no one talks about this stuff. So it has to mean something. It just has to, right? That no one ever talks about. They act like the only way to solve our problem is A, voting, or B, 1776. And I think neither are true. I don't think we need 1776, and I don't think we need voting. I think we need the things I just laid out. Because they're non-violent, no one gets hurt, no one would go to jail, nothing. It's simple stuff.
They purposefully present to us this false dichotomy so that we don't think that there are other options.
Yeah, that's why I think in school they teach you 1776 so much. Because then in your head, man, that's the only way out. Wow, those guys were courageous. That's not the only way out. There's no need for that. There's trust, especially now, like I said, more power than ever is in the workers because so many workers. Right back then, there wasn't all these giant corporations that controlled everything, but now there are. So you can shut down Amazon quickly. You just don't show up. And yeah, I get it. You're going to get fired. I know it's easier said than done, but I'm saying the more you get the word out, the more they fire hundreds of thousands of people. Like we've seen, strikes in the past where workers didn't get fired. I'm old enough. I used to see strikes like where I lived, like out of supermarket. You would see all the workers out there picketing. They didn't get fired. They would get a better wage.
That actually, I actually meant to. I want to see what else they say here, because it seems Jimmy is taking a similar position as we have, with the fact that, or at least someone in his circle, stating that they shouldn't trust Joe Ken. I want to listen to just a little bit more of this.
Yep. The photo was posted by Marjorie Taylor Greene on August 1st. From what appears to be a gathering, that was at Tucker Carlson's place in Maine. I've been there.
Okay, Carolyn Maffa and Brian Glenn are political figures and media personalities connected to high-profile U.S. conservative politicians.
Okay.
Carolyn Maffa is a former congressional and staffer who married U.S. Representative Thomas Massie. Brian Glenn is a conservative journalist and White House correspondent for Real America's Voice, who married former U.S. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Oh, okay. All right. Now we know who they are. Okay. So,
I've never heard, I get annoyed at it, but I never heard a good reason why someone doesn't like Massie. People that I know that are right-wing, they're like, oh, Massie annoys me. I'm like, why? You don't want to know about Epstein?
Right.
You don't want to know. Like, what did he do wrong? They can never tell you.
Marjorie Taylor Greene and Tucker Carlson announced new movement in photo packed with MAGA renegades. Okay. Greene, she resigned from Congress. Okay, we know all this. I think it's a group of us that if we decide to align.
Yo, who's that? Joe Mama. What up? What up, Joe? I'm going in this wing spot. If y'all stay here, I'll do a dance video. I'll do a dance. Y'all want to see me dance? Joe Mama, you want to see me dance? Have you ever seen me dance, Joe Mama? Bet? Okay. I'll do it right now then. I'm gonna bust a dance move.
Guys, these slippers
Are seriously so what I'm doing is I'm going on to TikTok. I'm gonna do this on TikTok. See, I do it with the music up loud. So, first song. Okay. First song. First time seeing you. Okay, dope. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna pick this song. I'm gonna check it to see if it has any better spots. It's not the worst spot. So this is a 3-minute song. How come it's not moving? Nah, we'll just get from the beginning. I like that. Acting weird. Alright, I'm just gonna do it right there. So, turn on the car so Joe Mama can hear the music. I like your name, Joe Mama. That's funny. Okay, I'm gonna dance right in front of the car. Let's see, we got
a focused party that doesn't fall into the traps of Democrats or Republicans, but could align some.
Okay, I'm turning it up loud. Loud as it'll go. Hopefully I can hear it. What up? What's up? Hey. Hey.
Maybe come home early.
Okay.
Not sure.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So, love you too. Call me. Let me know what up. Okay. Let me know.
Okay.
Thanks. God bless you. Bye. Love you. That was my wife. Okay. Let's see. Thanks, Joe. I didn't really like the song that much. But, dope. I'll be right back. Be back in a minute. Okay, that was fun. Thanks, Joe Mama. right. Let's get something going. Let's get something going. Let's do that. That's fun.
Some serious players from the right and the left, she told Pearson. So I mean, you know, I will join with anybody to do good and nobody to do wrong. And so it seems like they're going to be the anti-war party, but I don't know how much more the line. I got anti-censorship. Okay, free speech. I'm for that.
The taxpayers covered the cost of a first-class plane ticket for Mayor Bottom's husband to fly to the Super Bowl.
$11,000 in luxury chauffeur.
I hope they get a big coalition, because it seems crazy that a small amount of people could just have this grip. You know, like they'll do whatever to win at the end of the day. And they
Bingo. Brian, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm thinking. Like, if they became influential enough, if it's already not infiltrated, if it's already not a psyop in itself, if they really mean what they're doing because they see what's coming, maybe they've gotten ahead of the curve because they see that the country isn't going anywhere. I don't know. But if this is organic, they'll just infiltrate it or just buy them off. They'll spend enough money to where it goes nowhere, or they'll just spend enough money to infiltrate it. One of the two, or maybe even both.
Yeah, I mean, like you just said, a small group of people, they're really good. But why wouldn't we learn our lesson from November 2024?
November 2024, one
This is
second.
everything I heard about Trump. He's anti-war. He's this, he's that. Like, it was, again, he diagnosed all the things that we were upset about under Biden. He perfectly diagnosed them, and then clearly that was just, you know, typical political nonsense. So that happens. We're not allowed to learn our lesson. Now we're bad for being critical of these guys simply because I just saw this 2 years ago. It's not about these guys individually. I never met any of these people. They may be great people. I honestly have no idea. And it's a shame. If they do have good intentions, it's a shame that we have to now paint them with this brush, because we have to use history as lessons. Trump 2024 was not just like isolated. That happens every 4 years. Go back as far as you want to go back.
All right.
A politician sells you on what he's going to do. He doesn't do it. And then we hear the next guy is going to fix everything that the last guy said he was going to do. So now I have to stop and go, it's different this time. These rich people here, they care about us poor people. This time it's different.
All right.
How about the poor people get involved? You know when I'm going to step out and vote? When the Walmart worker runs for office. Here's my ticket.
He ain't voting.
McDonald's worker VP, Walmart worker president. Then I'll vote.
That's funny.
No, it's millionaires and billionaires. And I know that makes me Bernie Sanders, which stop with that because I hate all politicians, but you get lumped into that. It's a leap of faith to think rich people, especially at a high level of wealth, truly are up at night worried about what's best for poor people. Why don't poor people get to decide what's best for rich people?
That's one of the most amazing things that I've noticed that nobody ever talks about. And I get it. I'm not even like bashing people. It seems to me that people mean well, want the best for other people, want the best for the country, but they look to these people who are well off, that if they stop working today, they'll probably do fine for the rest of their life. A lot of these people. Generational wealth, like Tucker Carlson.
Yeah, generational.
Yep.
I'll volunteer myself because I've done these things a couple of times. And I think it's the right thing to do to always place yourself into these people's positions. I think I'm a selfless person. Probably not the most selfless person in the world, but I'm a pretty selfless person, I think, if you will. That Tucker Carlson supposedly has, based on Brian the Auditor's research alone. If I was in this position, would I be able to empathize, fight, or even put my life at risk It's one thing to empathize, but would I even be willing to place my life at risk, knowing I have a wife and children and a family, to just talk about things that I'll never be able to understand? I don't understand. I would have to think about it. Would I be willing to put my life at risk to speak about strangers and how they're struggling to pay for groceries if it will cost me my life when I have children to raise, when I have a wife, when I have parents? I don't know. I don't know if I would.
Yeah. And I don't think that makes you a bad person. Just if you've been rich your whole life.
Man.
I don't think a light switch goes off where you can relate to non-rich. Nothing can replace that. So that doesn't mean so-and-so in this picture is bad or good. That's not, at least that's not my position. It's not about that they're good or bad. It's that I don't think I should let my guard down and now be like, they got us. Those are my guys. You know, I mentioned Bernie Sanders a few times. Interesting what he did in 2016. He created this major grassroots movement, calling out the rich, calling out the Clintons. And guess what the first thing he does when he loses?
What?
Tells his base to vote for Hillary Clinton.
But isn't that like a common thing in politics too? Like they'll run against each other, and then the moment they drop out of the race, like we saw, I believe Chris Christie did it. I believe that. Yeah, huh?
No, right. So I bring that up. What if that's what this plan is?
And I feel like that's what Jimmy Dore was alluding to as well. He was like, I feel like this is sort of a culmination of people that's going to get together and then it's going to tell you to vote for the Republican Party.
Right. Oh, Vivek did that. Remember, Vivek came out of nowhere. And talk about a guy that's
Vivek Ramaswamy and what's happened with this guy over the past like year and a half. I used to be a big Vivek Ramaswamy guy. I just liked it. I like what he was talking about. I didn't think he was going to get elected because I am under the presumption that presidents are selected. I do believe that, and I'm sticking with it. But I believe that if anybody ever had a shot, Vivek Ramaswamy was doing all the things to cater to the American people on the right. But man, when him and his wife went out there to the caucus in, what is it, Iowa? Where it takes place? I believe it's Iowa, maybe? Yeah, and man, it was crazy. It was in 2024, and they literally told the guy, like, his wife asked the some of the residents out there, what is it that Vivek should do better? What is it that he's lacking? Where is it that he needs to improve? And they literally, she said, what is it that the people are telling you? She's asking a older married white couple out in Iowa. And Preacher Honesty, they literally told his wife, if Vivek Ramaswamy was not present, he was at the time on the campaign. They literally told Vivek Ramaswamy's wife on camera. They looked at each other, the wife and the husband, as if to say, like, with their facial expressions, should we be honest? And then they looked at his wife, and it was like, they're saying that he's brown. She said, I'm sorry? And she repeats it. She's like, he's brown. She said, oh, then he's brown. She's like, yeah, Muslim. It just reminds them of Muslims. And I remember, and that, as I want to play that. I have to play that.
Yeah,
I have to play that because I just need people to see it
what you're talking about.
so that they understand how bad this was. Really, really bad.
But yeah, but he's another one. Diagnoses the problem perfectly, but then in the end, herds you toward one side. Just how I said Bernie Sanders diagnosed the problem, herds you toward Hillary Clinton. So it's fair to ask, why wouldn't this group then do the same thing?
Right.
And then in the end, what did we get? Any real change? Any real significant or... And maybe they'll surprise us, and if they do, that's great. You come back on here and say, man, I'm thrilled that I'm wrong because now things are getting so much better. But when I zoom out and look at history, I can't find the time period.
Checking on you. Where you at?
I'm in Georgia.
Okay. You staying?
I think so.
For the weekend? Or for what you
Yeah.
gonna do? You got
Yeah,
stuff?
I think I'm.
You still got stuff in Louisiana?
Yeah.
So you eventually got to go back.
Yeah.
Word up. All right. Well, I'm just checking on you. I'm glad you're good.
Yeah, man, I'm just exhausted. What's up with you? What are you doing?
Just trying to get to 84,000 now. Finally, it took me like 3 days to get from 82.9 thousand to 83.1 thousand because it just kept going up and down, up and down. Like I gain 500 and then I lose 500. So the last few hours I've gained about 400, and then it finally moved to 83.1. So last night when I was at the club I had 83, but when I left it went back down to 82.9.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, it's because people, you know, they don't know I'm doing comedy. They think that Brian Anderson is a real person. So they're like, okay, I'm signing up because I like the dancing. Then they hear, hey, I'm in the Illuminati, and I'm in the HBO and FBI, and I hang out with Jay-Z. They're like, what the that's funny, but what is this guy? He's an Illuminati guy?
Illuminati gay.
Yeah.
He's a gay.
He's Illuminati gay. With Tyler Robinson. You don't know who that guy is, do you? That's the guy they say shot Charlie Kirk.
Oh, shut up to Charlie.
Yeah, but he didn't really do it. That guy, Tyler Robinson, didn't do it. More than likely, the CIA did it. It's more likely that Brian Anderson did it than that guy.
Hey, if I ever wanted to crash at that trailer,
Sure, I don't care. I mean, I wouldn't care, to be honest. So, like one night, probably wouldn't be no big deal. You couldn't use the restroom there, you know?
Of course not.
But there wouldn't be no reason why you couldn't, or even sleep in the church if you wanted to. So, yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
Right on.
I think I'm gonna I think I might have to work a little longer. I gotta find a place. I just realized I need a place.
Yeah, you do.
It's time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's cool. I'm out here and I'm doing shit, and I put together a trampoline for
who? Oh, okay, word. They paid you? Dope. Okay. Look at music. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I think it was good, man. I had a good time. Had a good time. I thought it was funny how they was talking about Solon B not coming to talk about the aviation and all that. I knew they was gonna say that. It's just, God bless Solon B not. They chasing their own fantasies, their own.
Man, I don't know. To be honest, bro, I'm really on the verge of not using Bebop anymore.
What do you do?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, man. He just don't do shit.
You said that before. Yeah, you said that before.
Like, bro, did you not see me make all the announcements? What
yeah,
are you doing?
True. That's facts. Yeah, but he's free, right?
Huh?
He's free though, right?
Yeah, but it's cool.
Yeah.
You gotta keep being free, because, like, bro, what do you mean? You're not helping the vibe. He doesn't really seem like he wants to be on the mic, you know? But
I
he
think that's
wants
his
to be the
persona.
man.
I think he's trying to act too cool.
Yeah, I don't like it. And then also, bro, to be honest, I didn't really like how he hyped up Lieberbob at my event and then spoke about me and didn't say shit. Thought that was weird. You know? And he kept trying to put the same narrative about him and Keys doing this and that. And I was so grateful for Hermes to fucking take the mic and be like, hey, yo, shout out to this nigga, bro. If it wasn't for this nigga, there would have been no jam, you know? Like, Damn, finally somebody said it. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna act surprised, like I don't want to hear it, but yeah, that was dope, because I know that's what I've been doing. Nobody gonna say it? Nobody's saying it? So that's weird. Hey, shout out to this nigga at this nigga's event. He's doing amazing things for the community and blah, blah, blah. But yo, you don't feel like you gotta honor the fucking nigga who put the shit together?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not trying to be a weirdo. I'm just saying, like, yo, that doesn't help. That doesn't help the cause. That doesn't help what's going on. Even me having to say, yo, this is winner takes the pot. Come on, the guys, help me blow this up. Let's make this thing, and you know, like, I don't know. I need dreads, man. I miss you, dude. Where's the nigga dreads at? Damn.
Yeah.
Quick would be good, baby. Life started to where our times don't align. You know?
Yeah.
So maybe I just need to learn how to be on the mic. Be cool.
Well, I mean, you know how. You definitely know how.
When I'm talking on the mic, do I sound corny and shit?
Nah. Not at all.
Okay. But when I'm on the mic, does it sound like I need to work on anything? Or should I start using the mic?
Nah, you've been good on the mic for years now.
I'm never on the mic. What do you mean?
I mean, you are a little bit. You are a little bit. So you are. You know, and every time you done it, it was good. Like back at your house, you were on it a lot. Remember?
Oh shit! Yeah.
So, yeah, so you know how to do it. You're good on it. No problems. There. So, yeah, I mean, but it is more difficult to do it, to be on the mic and to DJ. But you could get a headset where you could be on the mic at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I need a nigga to shoot ideas. I need a dread. I always do the same thing. You know, like, I don't know, bro. Just to be real, Bebop just doesn't seem passionate about doing it.
Probably.
You know?
Yeah.
So it doesn't, you're not making people want to be here. You know, you make this an afterthought. Like, the way he talks about it on the mic, the way he acts about it, the way he's nonchalant, just
Trolling, trolling, trolling. Keep those big wheels rolling. Troll hard. Troll hard.
Yeah.
Yo, yo. What it do?
Moving around town, brother.
Where are you?
I'm by my old house right now.
Okay. South side. Yeah, I was over there just a few minutes ago.
Huh?
I was over there just a few minutes ago, maybe like 45 minutes ago or an hour ago. I started over there tonight. I went to Jones's house because they got some rats in the yard. It was the weirdest rats I've seen. But anyway, so I went over to Jones's to get the rats, and then I went to Virginia Avenue to start doing DoorDash. That's my old neighborhood, so I like going over there. That's where I grew up, Virginia Avenue. Yeah, I only lived there 2 years. But by the time I left there, I was grown up. Because it was really rough.
Man, I should have drove back to Louisiana.
Yeah. Well, you made $300, so you alright.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I mean, you could drive now to Louisiana if you want to.
Yeah, I got a DJ for free on
Saturday.
But he paid for my gas.
Dope. So yeah, you definitely got to do it.
Yeah.
That's good. That's fun. You gave him a ride home last night?
No.
Okay. I was just wondering how you got home. I know he does drive. Because he drives big trucks to go doing farming stuff. You know?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll talk to him during the day when he's at work. He's driving a truck to South Georgia to go get some vegetables.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Now I talked to him one time, he was picking up his kids from school. So he had to be in a car then. He told me his best car he ever had was a Jag. Okay. Jag.
Damn. It's rich.
You can get a Jag for free. Somebody give you one. Definitely possible. Definitely possible.
Yeah.
When I woke up this afternoon, Tina's like, this one video you did, you got 3 women on there that want to marry you. I said, oh, okay, 3 scam artists? She said, yeah.
Yeah. It's fake.
Yeah, they fake. But it's funny though.
I mean, that's all I would say. It's fake, baby.
I just said,
It ain't real.
yeah, I just said, oh, you mean 3 scam artists that are trying to act like they're girls and they're really dudes from Africa?
They might be girls with big titties. Me, I promise. I love the way you dance.
You like I jiggle and you like the way I jiggle?
She likes it.
You jiggling, baby. Go ahead, baby.
Well, man, bro.
this one girl, she said, she's stalking me. She said, I see, you know, because she's like, I like your dancing, please dance some more for me. You know, and then I did a dance video, and she's like, oh wow, you did it. You danced for me. Thank you. Will you do another one? And then I danced again, and she's like, oh, you're dancing for me. Yay!
Weirdo.
Yeah. But I'm like, it's no big deal. She's not no rich person, and she lives in UK, so it's not like she's gonna come over here and stalk me. She can't even get here, probably. But she's like, where do you live? Jupiter, Alabama, Roll Tide.
Yeah, you never know. Tina's page might start blowing up. I went to your page and it being like, oh my gosh, can I get your number? Reply, no.
Hell no.
That should be funny. You be seeing Tina replying on your shit? No.
Well, Tina goes on there and answers those girls when they say, you know, whatever, I'd like to get you to teach me how to dance. And Tina's like, no.
Yeah.
Find your own man. And they're like, what? She's like, I told you, find your own man. This one's mine. And then she looks, and it's funny because then she looks like a stalker. And she knows it. She's like, I'm the only one that's going to stalk you.
Well, I'll say it like this, Jeff. I'll tell you like this. Tina's gonna blow up.
Huh. That could happen.
Oh, look, she's got video. Look at this. What the fuck is this?
You gotta post a lot.
And they got Campbellton Road blocked off.
What is it?
Campbellton Road. Can't get on there.
Oh, for real? Oh yeah, they got some construction on 285. Dash Mart. Going to Dash Mart.
Oh, 166.
I'm going to Hal Mill now. I'm on Bolton Road now. At the Waffle House. Yeah, but I just turned it on. They got a Waffle House over here that's carry out only, pickup only. And so you can get lots of orders here. So I just came over here, drove in the parking lot, turned on the DoorDash, and got 2 of them from the Dash Mart. They have this warehouse where they have a store in there, and it's only for DoorDash. So it's called Dash Mart. They have a whole bunch of weird stores all over Atlanta in warehouses. They got another one called GoPuff. You ever heard of that? GoPuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you can order stuff in there, and then somebody bring it to you. GoPuff. They got GoPuff alcohol store. So, the craziest place that I go is Magic City. People order food from Magic City because they have really good food.
Wow.
Yeah. And so that place is crazy. At like 2 in the morning on a Tuesday night, the whole club be packed, and the whole parking lot is packed out. You know, with people just out there partying in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So that's the craziest place. And all the doormen know me.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I'll tell them God bless you, you know, and they're like, thanks, man. This place is nuts. I need it. They're badass dudes, you know. They'll fuck you up quick. You know what I'm saying? If you work the door at the Magic City strip club, you know, that one's world famous. Well, I think pretty much all the strip clubs in Atlanta are world famous. Now that I think about it. Atlanta's got a little bit of fame for strippers because of all the old hip hop, Lil Jon and Ying Yang Twins and all that. Because they all used to rap about Magic City and all the other strip clubs. Strokers. But
the Strokers is gone, brother.
is it? Yeah, it is, ain't it?
It's gone.
Yeah, it's true. There's a new strip club there. Starts with a V. Can't remember. And then there was another one that went out of business. I forgot what it was called. And then they opened it back up, and it has a V name also. And then you got the Georgia Peaches, is that what it's called? Peaches Gentleman Club, I think. Right there in the West End. That club's tiny. But none of those strip clubs have a kitchen that's as good as Magic City. Those dudes that are in the kitchen are dope too. They be going in up in there. Oh, the craziest place though, other than that, is called Pot O Wings. You ever heard of that? Pot O Wings?
Here?
So, you know the West End, it's like a old drugstore, but it's still a store. But I don't think it's like a CVS or something, but it's some kind of store. But it looks like like an old CVS.
Yeah.
It's across the street from where you threw that jam at the record store.
Okay.
Yeah, across Joseph. What is it? No, it's not Joseph Lowry, is it? I forget which one it is now. But yeah, there's a store that looks like a CVS, and if you go around back, they're just cooking outside and inside the back of this building. And they got the fryers everywhere, and they're just doing wings and fries, and I don't know if they got fish or not, but they kill it. And it's dope. It's fun there. But it's, everybody's partying in the parking lot. So it's a little strange, but if you go over there and you ain't got no fear, then everybody's cool. But if you go over there and you're scared, you already got a bunch of freakazoids around there anyway with the homeless people. Lots of weird homeless people. But it's the best place to go hang out and smoke some weed in the middle of the night. 'Cause that's what everybody's doing, hanging out and smoking. It's like the bench, but bigger. More people. It's hard to get in and out of the parking lot though, because there's so many people. Pot O Wings. That's why they call it Pot O Wings, because everybody's smoking pot. Literally. Everybody there's the cooks, everybody's smoking weed. Ain't that weird?
What?
That there's a spot called Pot O Wings and everybody's smoking pot. And that's why they call it that. Because the guy that has the restaurant is a pot smoker. So he calls his restaurant Pot O Wings. And he's cool. The guy that runs it. There's a whole bunch of people there cooking and stuff. But when they first started, it was just the one guy. It was just him. One guy cooking a whole ton of freaking wings, bro. They cook a lot. Everybody loves those wings. That's the thing. Atlanta's got a lot of wing spots. A lot of good ones, too. A lot of good wing spots. Da-da, 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 da-da. Yeah, those hostile battles are hard, man. Because they had to do 2 45-second rounds.
Yo, but they were all good, bro.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Like, fuck it.
But look how sweaty they was. Them motherfuckers was working.
Hermes won like $300.
Yeah, it's dope. He worked his butt off for that money. But it's worth it. It's easier than going to an 8-hour job. But at the same time, Hermes wasn't playing. He was sweating. When he was on the mic, sweat just everywhere.
Yeah.
But I thought K Turbo was gonna get it, man. I thought he was gonna win it. Cause he was going crazy. He got old. You know, I taught him some stuff when he was a little kid. Him and Hermes. So I knew both of them when they were little kids. Like, so let's see. Mickey and Crockett were friends with both of them. But K Turbo was older than he was older than Mickey and Crockett, but they were friends, and he was a couple years older. So I used to take Mickey and Crockett over to K Turbo's house and let them just hang out. And I hang out with his stepdad, because his stepdad was he was a DJ. He wasn't a very good DJ, to be honest, but he'd do his thing. He'd get the job done. He DJ'd K Turbo's stepdad. His name was Styles, was his name. He DJ'd Loose Screws 1. Yeah, he DJ'd Loose Screws 1 and Loose Screws 2. And then I got a better DJ for Loose Screws 3. Claude. Claude's still on tour. Right after he was DJing the Loose Screws and stuff, he went on tour. He ain't come back. He went to Asia and stuff. DJing. You met Claude? God bless you. Thank you. Probably what PJ's gonna do, huh? Get it. Ha! You there? You still here? You gone? Ha!
Better as a result of some movement. You know, you had mentioned civil rights. In a high school textbook, they'll have you think this was the greatest thing yet. You know what I mean? When you go you look into any of these movements, we find, no, subverted, all the things you had said earlier about MLK, so it's the same thing. You pick any movement. And this feels just like another movement.
I agree. I'm gonna play this clip.
Even that picture, like, are they laughing at us or are they just happy to be in the photo?
Right.
Or is it like, suckers, you know, we got you again? I don't know.
Yeah. Shit. Okay.
What do people
I've never seen this.
gives them like, oh, I can't vote for him because what are the things that they talk about? What answers can I help them about?
Well, the only one I did, and I don't even could even just said that to me, but they and they think that way, so I can't set them straight up, but they did, thought I was covering for it, I don't know. And I obviously.
Fair, not much we can do about that,
Well, yeah, you know, so yeah.
Yikes. Yikes. Anyways, you mentioned Vivek Ramaswamy, and I just wanted to mention like what's happened with him over the past year and a half has been very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Feels like it happens to all these guys. That's why they all come to mind. They all start hot. They all start saying what you want to hear.
And then they buy out and they say, go vote for Trump.
Go vote for Trump, or go vote for Clinton, or go vote for Biden, or whoever. J.D. Vance, maybe. Maybe that's the play here. They know J.D. Vance is a tough sell, so let's get all of our best people to herd us towards J.D. Vance.
Thanks to Trump's actions. Right.
I'm just like, I just think it's something more than we're for the working class. Because I've yet to see in history people that are true. What did that Jimmy Dore Scholar say? They would get unalived if they were for the working class. Something like that he just said.
Mm-hmm.
So he's right. You know, I don't know, like I said, it's great that you're calling out that country in the Middle East, but like I said earlier, call it the Federal Reserve. Because, you know, the Rothschild family
never really wear it. Someone else will love them unvinted. Just snap a pic, list your item. Easy. Once it sells, the buyer covers shipping. And with 0 selling fees, you keep every dollar. Sell what you don't wear. Earn cash to upgrade your style. With millions of users and low costs for your buyers, it's easy to start selling and earning. Start selling unvinted today.
They're just foot soldiers. When the